Alright, today I'm going to show you how to upload and share files to Skydrive that are primarily too large to email. So we're talking about our larger video files and audio files, or maybe large compressed folders of multiple documents. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to navigate to skydrive.com and log in with our Windows Live ID. Now, if you don't have a Windows Live ID, you can always come over to the left right here and select Sign Up and create one. But right now we're just going to assume that you already have a Live ID. So we're going to sign in. It's going to take us to this layout right here. And by default, the folders that you're going to have are your public, pictures, and documents. I created this audio folder for any audio files that I want to share. And just to do that, you just select New Folder, and you can create it, and by default it selects it to private. So if you're going to make a new folder and you want to make it public, all you have to do is check next to it, and then I think we're just going to actually open it, and then you're just going to select Share Folder and come down here to Get a Link, go to Public, and make it public. And I'm going to go and just X out of this, and I'll go ahead back here. And now we can see that our audio file is public. That's a little more in depth than you're really going to need to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So mostly if you're going to share files and you're going to share them with the public, all you need to do is just come down here to your public folder, and then we select Add Files. And I'm going to go ahead, and I've already uploaded this file, but I'm just going to show you the process of uploading it. So I'm going to do my test document. I'm going to select Open, and it's asking me, a file with that name already exists. Do I want to replace the existing one or rename it and keep them both? So I'm going to just keep them both for the purposes today. And as you can see, it's already uploaded. And what it does is it just adds a number at on the back of it, so you know which one you just uploaded. It differentiates the file name. So right now I've got my 3 documents here, and I'm going to share my new document that I uploaded with somebody. So I'm just going to select the box right next here to the left side, make sure there's a check mark in that box for the file I want to share, then come over here and select Share and type in the email address. An important thing to note here is they do not have to have a live ID to share it with. Just for the purposes of this video, that's the email address I'm sharing it with. Any email address will work just fine. And as long as you don't select this box down here, if they don't have a live ID, they'll still be able to view the file. This box just mainly requires them to have a Skydrive account to view the file. Right here, it's asking if you want your recipients to edit the file. And this is only for any kind of document that's a Microsoft-based product, anything that's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, because Microsoft has online applications that allow people to open these in their browser, edit them, and save them. And that's good if you have some collaboration documents that you're working with people that aren't at your location and you want to be able to share and sync the files with your Skydrive account. But for the purposes of just uploading and sharing video files or audio files, and you don't want them to edit it, you can deselect this. And so now I'm just going to type a little message to them that'll appear in the email. Then I select Send. Then after it sends it, right here on the right hand side under your Sharing tab, it shows that the person that I just shared it with, here's the email I sent it to, and you can change their permissions right here on this sidebar. You can make it to where they can edit the file, or they can only view the file, or if you want to remove access to a private file completely, you just select the X and remove permissions. And keep in mind, because we've uploaded these files to a public folder, even though you're removing permissions, they'll still be able to view the file because it is in your public folder and accessible by everyone. The only way to make these files inaccessible from anybody that you shared them with previously, you can either delete them or you're going to move them to your different private folders. So let's say I no longer want anybody to have access to any of these. So I'm just going to select them all, or you can just come up here and select them all right here. And I'm just going to come right over here and select Move To, And if you remember, I told you our audio, documents, and pictures folder that I created, they're all set to private. So I'm going to move all of these over to my private folder. As you can see now, our public folder is empty. But if I select our Skydrive account and navigate to our documents folder, here are the 3 files that I just moved. And now, as you can see, it says this folder is not shared. But what is this? It says this CD list document is shared with some people, because previously I had sent an invitation to somebody so they can view the file. But now I don't want them to have access to it anymore. So I'm going to remove permissions, and now this file is just private. So there you go. There's just a quick rundown of sharing and uploading files. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below, or if you're a client of ours, just go ahead and shoot us an email or give us a call at the office.